Thanks for joining us today. We're going to cover Exchange Protocol Guard, our solution for login security, and reporting for Microsoft Exchange Server. We'll go through a list of its features, and we'll talk about the various security protection components it applies to your Exchange server. We'll show some customer scenarios where Exchange Protocol Guard can be a valuable addition to your security wall, and some scenarios where it would make sense to consider it as well. We'll have a couple of sample password attacks and show you how it responds. We will go over common questions and answers and cover deploying and using it to secure your Exchange server. Exchange Protocol Guard is built around a continuous security lifecycle, and like this wheel, it never stops. EPG continuously monitors all authentication activity across Exchange server protocols. When suspicious or malicious activity is detected, EPG responds automatically, imposing active filtering and ratcheting up security with additional user challenges, while simultaneously alerting SecOps teams to ensure no threats go unnoticed. Everything is captured in the reporting system, providing full visibility through automated threat intelligence and access to analytics for deeper investigation. As the system and team learn from the data over time, EPG rules are refined and the cycle begins again. Together, these 5 components, monitoring, detection, alerting, reporting, and analytics, drive EPG's central threat intelligence engine, keeping your Exchange servers and users protected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. First and foremost, what is EPG? In a sentence, it's an all-in-one multifunction login security and authentication reporting solution for Microsoft Exchange servers. It is a full security system, recording all information about all authentication events. Security enforcement is applied across all major Exchange protocols, including OA, EWS, AutoDiscover, and more, ensuring every authentication entry point is covered. Automatic brute force attack protection and isolation is a critical component of EPG. Brute force attacks are detected and stopped in real time, preventing mass Active Directory lockouts that shut out legitimate users, and can overload support teams trying to re-enable them. There's geographic and malicious IP access controls that apply automatically to provide more security. There's a dynamic CAPTCHA function for OA, which we'll show you during the second part of this presentation, during the demonstration as well. There's automatic alerts for suspicious login activity and various security enforcements taking place. Exchange Protocol Guard installs directly on your Exchange server with negligible overhead, no separate application server, and no cloud component. Your data and operations stay completely local. Why EPG? Here we will cover a few scenarios where it provides a host of security benefits. Exchange Protocol Guard secures Exchange at the protocol level, covering all 9 key interfaces such as OA, ActiveSync, and MAPI, ensuring that every authentication entry point is monitored and protected, not just the ones secured by default. The most common scenario is constant, random brute force password guessing that locks out employee accounts. These attacks come in various volumes, appear and stop at random, and can strike without warning. The problems are significant. They tie up your help desk, frustrate employees trying to log in, and in some cases these attacks can become very large and go on with no end in sight. Even with 2-factor authentication deployed, gaps remain, particularly against brute force attacks. Combining 2-factor authentication with EPG is a strong choice to close a number of additional attack vectors. Security troubleshooting is another challenge. Analyzing authentication data typically means digging through logs and manually sifting through user data, which frequently results in mistakes and missed security events. EPG's reporting system presents all of that data in an easy-to-view, easy-to-access way, with no real effort required from the security team. Finally, there are external factors to consider, like cybersecurity insurance requirements, penetration testing findings that highlight vulnerabilities, and ongoing data privacy, compliance, and government regulations. Exchange Protocol Guard can be a practical and effective tool in meeting all of these security requirements. Exchange Protocol Guard has 2 main functional components. The first is the administration console. This is where you configure all of your security and access settings, and you can see several of them listed here. We will cover these features in depth in the accompanying demonstration video. The second major component is the reporting system. This is where all incoming authentication events are recorded, including source IP, date, time, user device, and geolocation data such as country and city. Everything is stored in a database and easy to access when needed, whether for troubleshooting or usage reporting. Here are some common questions and answers we get. What are the basic requirements for installation and deployment? As mentioned earlier, Exchange Protocol Guard installs directly on your Exchange server, so no separate application server is required. The reporting system does require a SQL database access to store all authentication data, but no additional components are needed beyond that. Updates coincide with Microsoft's Exchange update schedule, including CUs and SUs, and the hardware requirements are the same or less than those needed to run Exchange server itself, so no infrastructure changes are required. I already have two-factor authentication. Do I need this? Yes, ideally. As mentioned earlier, it's best to have both. They each provide important and complementary security protections, and we have many installations where they're deployed together to deliver a really effective solution. What about day-to-day operational workload? We get asked this often. How does this tool affect my help desk and security administration teams? The short answer is very little. Once installed, 95% of all operations, including security controls, alerts, and daily and weekly reports, happen automatically with little or no admin involvement. It's very much a set-it-and-forget-it solution in most cases. And when manual troubleshooting, user management, or behavior investigation is needed, the reporting and admin systems give you immediate visibility into all of that data, so exceptional situations can be addressed quickly and easily. Finally, licensing is straightforward. It's a per-server, per-year annual subscription that includes all technical support, installation, and updates. Next, we're going to switch over to a live demonstration. We hope you'll join us for that video, and if you need any more information, please contact us. That's at messageware.com/EPG, and follow the links to request a trial or more information. Thank you.